Captain James Ace Marshall had always dreamed of flying. From the moment he first saw a fighter jet streak across the sky as a child, he knew he was destined to be a pilot. Years of hard work and dedication led him to become one of the top fighter pilots in the U.S. Air Force. His call sign, Ace, was a testament to his exceptional skills and unflinching bravery. In the midst of a growing international crisis, Ace's squadron was deployed to the Middle East, where tensions were at an all-time high. The mission, to maintain air superiority and protect Allied ground forces from enemy attacks. As the days turned into weeks, the pressure mounted. The enemy's air defenses were formidable, and every mission was a test of skill and nerves. One fateful day, Ace and his wingman, Lieutenant Sarah Blaze Carter, were tasked with a high-risk mission to take out a heavily fortified enemy radar installation. It was a crucial operation. Without it, the enemy could launch devastating airstrikes against the Allied forces. As they soared through the sky, dodging anti-aircraft fire, Ace's heart pounded with the knowledge that failure was not an option. As Ace and Blaze neared their target, enemy fighters appeared on their radar. The skies erupted into chaos as the enemy jets engaged them in a fierce dogfight. Ace's hands moved with precision, his years of training taking over as he maneuvered. His jet threw a deadly ballet of missile trails and cannon fire, lined up for the strike on the radar installation. Just as Ace locked onto the target, an enemy fighter swooped in, guns blazing. Blaze broke off to engage the threat, leaving Ace vulnerable for a moment. But in that split second, Ace fired his missiles, and the radar installation exploded in a ball of fire. With the mission accomplished, Ace and Blaze turned their attention to the remaining enemy fighters. The battle was intense, with both sides pushing their jets to the limits. Blaze managed to shoot down one of the enemy fighters, but the other pilot was relentless, determined to take them down. As the dogfight raged on, Ace's jet took a hit, and alarms blared in his cockpit. Smoke filled the cabin, but Ace kept his focus. He knew that bailing out over enemy territory would mean capture or worse. With Blaze's help, Ace executed a risky maneuver, pulling a high G-turn that put him behind the enemy fighter. With a deep breath, he squeezed the trigger, and the enemy jet erupted in flames. The battle won, Ace and Blaze limped back to base, their jets battered but still flying. The mission had been a success, but it came at a cost. As they landed, Ace felt the weight of the day's events. They had accomplished something extraordinary, but the dangers of the skies were ever present. Back at the base, the squadron celebrated their victory, but Ace's thoughts were on the future. The war was far from over, and many more missions lay ahead. But Ace knew one thing for sure: as long as he and his fellow pilot were in the skies, they would not continue to fight with everything they had, protecting those couldn't protect themselves. The next morning, as the sun rose over the desert, Ace stood by his jet, preparing for another mission. The sky was clear, the air still, and the only sound was the hum of the engines. Ace knew that today, like every day, he would be ready to answer the call of duty, to soar into unknown, and to face whatever challenges came his way with unwavering courage. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more delightful stories.